right. Good evening, good day, good morning, whatever it is in your time zone where you are. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome to Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha Eppley Field over here on the GA ramp, obviously outside of a signature flight support. Where we have just been gouged for, I don't know, let's say $8 a gallon for 100 low lead to have the privilege of flying this amazing aircraft. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Black Square Grand Duke. I honestly never thought I would get this plane. Just because having like a Piston twin wasn't really something I was that interested in. And then, I don't know, I just saw some really cool stuff about it. The hype was pretty good about it. It's Black Square, so you know it's going to be good. And then I guess I saw a couple of videos. Anyway, long story short, I bought it. I bought it last week. I bought the whole package, the whole schmear. The Piston Duke, which is this one. This is the turbocharged twin Piston Duke, and also the turboprop, which I haven't even taken out of the hangar. So anyway, we're gonna do it. We're gonna fly this thing tonight, and we're gonna fly from Omaha here in Nebraska, eastern Nebraska, right on the border pretty much. And we're gonna go to Rockford, Illinois, where there is a lovely VATSIM event. So what's going on, everybody? And I've got, all right, so yeah, positioning all of the VR windows is something I really haven't experimented with. So I've got you guys up here. So anyway, Mateo, what's up? Yep. I chatted with you while I was setting things up. Caleb, same with you. What's going on? JBL, it's 1:30 in the morning. Jeez. Welcome and good morning. And I hope you get some sleep. Micah, what's going on, man? Howdy. What's up? Good to see you as always, Mr. Messer. Hope things are well. My coffee, this should be good. Hang on getting your notepad ready. Yeah, hopefully not to take notes on how to fly it. Maybe take notes on how to, taking notes on all the things that I screw up. Because honestly, I've done one full flight in this airplane. And, yeah, a couple of cold and dark startups. So I think I can get it started up and off the ground. I'm confident that I can fly it on VATSIM, by the way. I'm not doing that. Not just, you know, I didn't just buy it, gonna fly it on VATSIM. No, I'm sure we can get this from point A to point B and comply with all you know, instructions and procedures. So no worries there. But yeah, this could be a little bit of a mess in terms of the the landing as usual, and some other stuff. So anyway, this should be fun. JBL, yeah, didn't want to miss out. Yeah, man. Well, you're in for a treat. Caleb, hello. Watching stream with no audio. Oh, okay. I'll try to be quiet so we don't wake everybody up, JBL. Micah, yes, taking notes on my deficiencies. Exactly. And Caleb is too. Caleb has an entire checklist of things he's grading me on. And Mike, you're transitioning from the 414. Oh, okay. Oh, so it wasn't bad. Yeah, the TBM's a little bit different. All right, so let's actually get things kind of going here. Let's get the come on, the flight control locks off, the throttle lock off, and I think I have my. So I got to do some funny things with my. Actually, I need to adjust my view a little bit. You guys are a little bit too. I'm too low in the seat. Anyway, so I had to actually set up a new profile for this. So I want to move that full rich, and then I want to manually pull these back, and I want to manually set my throttle, or rather use my TQ to set that up there, and that should be good to start. All right, cool. Yes, Caleb, you are grading me. All right, so a couple things. Yeah, this aircraft has something called a pre-oiler. So first of all, let's turn the battery on, and then we need to pre-oil each engine. So we're going to start the right first, and we need to turn on the pre-oiler, which is right here, and we wait until the oil pressure gets up to about I think it's 15. So, and it actually makes a little bit of a jump when it's ready to go. Now these are just turbocharged piston engines, so you know, starting them up is okay. So that's 15%. Starting them up is kind of like starting up the engine in the Aero. So we want mixture full rich, and we want starting the right. So now here's where it gets funny, because I only have one kind of throttle thrust lever. So I have a different little binding bound to increase and decrease each you know, power lever here. Okay, so that's full forward, and then we're gonna go ahead and turn on the right fuel pump and do like a 5 count. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuel flow look good. Turn that off. This is not a tutorial on how to start and run this aircraft. And oh, right. Well, I don't think we'd be yelling clear prop. We'd just given them the signal. We're gonna start number 2, and let's do it. Now, the sounds on this thing are awesome. Oh, damn. All right, no, because we want to... All right, so I already screwed up. Caleb, minus 1 point. So we got to put the throttles to about a half-inch crack. Now we can turn number 2. Oh, boy. We're off to a good start here. Come on, you. There we go. All right. Number 2 cranked. Oh, God. Geez. Yes, I'm getting graded. Yeah, JB. Oh, you're gonna watch some videos? Not this? All right. Okay. All right. Never mind. Watch some professionals start up the Grand Duke. All right. So now we need to pre-oil the left engine. And I know this part is very thrilling for you all, but it actually doesn't take that long. So it takes like 20 to 30 seconds for the pre-oiler to build up enough oil pressure for a good start here. And actually, we'll see when we turn the weather radar on, we'll see whether or not we trash the engine, because, you know, black square gives you that readout of the engine condition. And I think we did okay. I don't know. All right, so it looks like number 1 is actually kind of up in the green, so I think we can turn that off. And now let's go ahead and put left throttle full forward as with the mixture, and we can do that like this. There we go. Ooh, Caleb, minus points. Didn't have the beacon light on. So subtract another, I don't know, 2 points. No, just 1 point, because it did not have the beacon light on. Left fuel pump on, left fuel flow, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. Fuel pump off, and now the throttle goes back to like cracked about a half inch. And let's start it. Come on, let's see. Come on, you want to do it. Come on, turn over, you. Hey, there we go. All right. Oil pressure's rising. 2 good starts. Woohoo! We did it. All right, let's pull that back to about 1,000, just under 1,000 RPM. Hey, we did it. We did it. Caleb, you're not going to dock me? Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Mike, I did not. Oh my God. Yeah, I know I didn't flood it. Yeah. Oh, the EFB. Yeah, we can take a look at the EFB. And actually, so in VR, the EFB, you can't move it, and it sticks it like right there. So I have to lean way back. So I don't really use the EFB much. The only time I use the EFB is to see if the cowl flaps are closed, because they're open right now, as they should be in the climb. But when we go to close them, it takes like 30 seconds, and I have to check this EFB, and it's really... This airplane wasn't really designed to be used in VR, apparently. Let's get the generators on before I forget. Inverter and avionics. But the EFB is very useful for determining whether or not the cowl flaps are closed or open, because it's not like in the Bonanza. It's not like a lever. You have to use these switches here. So anyway, yeah. Yes, they're open. They are open. Mike. All right, cool. So avionics are on. We have the TDS GTN 750 XIs here. Very expensive panel in this Grand Duke. Hey, it looks like the engine condition is still 100%. So it looks like we did an okay job. Cool. All right, so all that's good. The beacon, yeah, it's on. I forgot. Pitch trim can come on. And we can pretty much call up and get our clearance. So we can get out of here and catch up with this lovely VATSIM event that's happening. So I already pre-wrote kind of our expected clearance. We're going to Rockford, Illinois via the Des Moines VOR. I filed us at 230. SimBrief spit out 250. I just put 230. If you get too high in this airplane, I know it's a turbocharged engine, but you reach the critical altitude around flight level 250. So you have to actually to reduce the mixture if you do fly that high. All right, so I have this set. Let's see, you can't see this. Okay, there's 2 spin in the cabin, or I'm sorry, the our pressurization at 240. Let's turn the blower on. Look, it's 98 degrees here in the cabin. I think we should probably put the air conditioning to auto cool and decrease the temperature. So that should start to come down. Everything else looks good. I think we can call up and get our clearance. Mike, so when the engines are pink in the EFB, it's good. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know. I haven't had a lot of time to do research into this airplane. I've flown it, like I said, one full flight and a lot of cold and dark startups. So I don't know. The EFB does. It's kind of like the A to A. I can't. It's in VR. You can't move this damn thing. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got some options. You can set the payload using this, and we've got a lot of fuel and some people, and then monitor the engine, performance or status here. The only thing I use this for, to be honest with you, is for the cowl flaps. I don't know what's in the cabin. Oh, geez, I've never even seen this page. Yeah, incredibly, detailed modeling in terms of systems. Typical black square. It's pretty awesome. So. All right, cool. I think Minneapolis Center is online, which is whose control we are under. So let's call them up and get our clearance to Rockford. Minneapolis Center, good evening. November 1202 Romeo is here at Omaha, looking for clearance to Rockford, please.
Number 1202 Romeo, Minneapolis Center. Hello, clear from Omaha clear from Omaha Airport to the Rockford Airport at 5. Climb maintain 5,000. Departures this frequency. Squawk 1637.
Okay, cleared Rockford via as filed. Initial climb is going to be 5,000. We'll stay with you on departure. 1637 is the squawk. And can you confirm our final altitude as flight level 230?
That is what I'm showing in your flight plan, yes.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I had different... Yep, thank you. Appreciate that then for November 1202 Romeo.
Number 02 Romeo, not a problem. Your reback is correct. And then the winds last reported 110 at 8. Did you want to taxi all the way over to 14 left, or did you want to go off for runway 18 today?
We can go off of 18 would be fantastic, actually, for 1202 Romeo.
02 Romeo, sounds good. You can expect runway 18 for departure. Call for taxi. The Omaha altimeter 3009er.
Okay, we'll expect 1809er is the altimeter, and we'll fly for taxi, November 1202 Romeo. Awesome.
And
all right.
checked-in that I missed. Who is that?
We did it. Okay, so we got as filed. 5,000 was our initial altitude. So let's just go ahead and get the panel set up here while we're sitting on the ramp. We also need to get the weather. He said it was 09er. Let's go ahead and confirm that. It is 09er. Yeah, so by the way, this airplane is awesome. In the one full flight that I did in it, I had a blast. It is, I think, my new favorite twin. It beats the King Air in my opinion. Just because it's got a cabin and it's just awesome.
Delta 2653,
so we got as
Chicago
filed.
Center,
So let's go here. We're going from Omaha to Rockford, which is RFD.
UPS 2194 leaving the airspace to the west. Denver Center is closed, but if
we got as filed. So it's going to be direct to Des Moines, which is Delta Sierra Mike.
Charlie Golf Alpha Juliet Whiskey, clear direct
then from
Minneapolis
Des
Airport.
Moines, it's going to be
Clear direct Minneapolis Airport. Alpha booking.
Charlie India Delta. That's probably Cedar Rapids, right? CID? Cedar Rapids?
Good, excuse me, Legion 1970 underground, Omaha,
Charlie India Delta. Cedar Rapids. Woo! Hey, this guy's good. And then to the Rockford VOR.
1970, calls for clearance.
So it's going to be RFD.
Legion 1970, clear from Omaha Airport to
And
Milwaukee
then
Airport.
to Rockford, and let's go ahead and put in
Squawk 1517, departures this frequency.
Enter, save. Now we have VNAV. Go back. Let's clear out the message. And we're pretty much ready for taxi. So pressurization set. Pitch trim is on. Trims, you know, I do have. So one thing we are going to use today is this JD checklist. There's really no trim, calculator. So I just kind of set it to the middle. We'll rotate at 85 knots with no flaps. No flaps. But we will put the kind of probe heats on here, the fuel vent heat on and the pitot heat on. We don't need windshield heat, so we'll go ahead and leave that off. We'll the flight director on. I love the analog, like that old school flight director. You can actually see, and this is how these old flight directors used to work. This little wire. That's actually how that used to work. So that's pretty cool. Cool. Everything's set. We're ready to go. So, Mike, you're watching this laptop on the big TV. Oh, excellent.
Polish 9er Minneapolis Center. Hello, Squawk 6.
Yeah. So that's it.
41.
We're ready to taxi. Let's go ahead and call them up. We are here at, like I said, at Signature. And by the way, this thing just looks awesome. I don't know. We haven't done enough outside views yet. We'll do more, but look at this thing. Look at how big the engine nacelles are. I mean, this looks freaking like a sports car. Cool scenery, too. And again, I forget. I have no idea where I got this thing. The scenery, I think I got this back when so I used to fly into Omaha fairly frequently for work. So this is another one of those like abandoned sceneries. I think I got this back when I was actually flying out to I would fly to Omaha, and then we'd get a car and drive to Lincoln, where we have an office. But since I stopped traveling, I haven't been here in a long time. Anyway, beautiful. Okay.
Contact about 100 miles northeast of Traverse City, flight level 400.
Let's call them up. Minneapolis Center. This is November 1202 Romeo at Omaha. We're ready to taxi to 18.
November 301 Alpha Zulu, Minneapolis Center. Hello, climb and maintain a flight level 310. Clear direct to zipper.
Things are going to get a little busy, I would imagine, once we get closer to the Chicago area. It's cool that Mini Center.
United 2751, flight level 350.
Don't cut me off, bro.
United 2751 Minneapolis Center. Hello, Squawk 0653.
Where's Squawk?
0653, United
637.
Number 1201 Romeo, runway 18, taxi via Lima.
18 via Lima for 1202 Romeo. 1637. Okay, all right. Whew. Man. 18 via Lima. Cool. Let's go. Guys, don't forget to hit the like. Yeah, I can't talk. Don't forget to hit the like button. You guys are enjoying this hopefully chill Wednesday evening stream.
November 1 Alpha Zulu, what's your Mach number again?
I think you're gonna like the sound of these engines, like when we actually go full power for takeoff. This thing sounds amazing. It's a it's a fun airplane.
Canada 459 Minneapolis Center. Hello, climb and maintain flight level 310.
In fact, I'm sorry I didn't buy this on day one and like stream it from the beginning. It's really cool. The only thing that's a little bit irritating is this pillar right here. I have a feeling you guys can like see that like in the VR view, and if you can, I'm sorry, I'm sitting, you know, in the virtual seat, and I can't move much more to the right. So you guys tell me if the view is
contact Chicago Center,
if the view is kind of jacked up. I hope it's not.
Take care.
Anyway, but yeah, super easy to start up once you do it a couple times. It's pretty easy to fly. It hand flies pretty nicely.
Radar contact about 70 miles south of the Grand Island, flight level 350.
It's cool to look at. I mean, you got, you know, analog gauges, which I love.
Air Canada 459, you're cleared to right zipper.
You know, it takes off at
November 301 Alpha Zulu.
Rotation's going to be at 85 knots. It lands at, I think VREF is about 90 in this, and then kind of pulling the power over the threshold.
Taxi
that, and a little bit of a rough time taxiing here.
November 1 Alpha Zulu. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I gotta get one person in front of you, and then I'll get you back on course as soon as I can.
No problem.
Cool. Definitely had our taxi lights on. Anyway.
Delta 2218, contact Chicago Center on 127.77.
And again, I haven't. I bought the Piston Duke, Grand Duke, and the turboprop version of this airplane, but I have not flown the turboprop.
Walker 4386 Minneapolis.
It's funny. I guess they don't have counter-rotating props on this thing because I really have to apply left rudder for some reason when I taxi. Maybe that's a bug. 'Cause that's kind of weird.
No, the Phenom's on a heading.
Anyway,
The directed doctor is not going to give me 25 miles by the time they get to this.
Yeah, we just did 20 knots on that taxiway, by the way. A little excessive.
He on a heading.
All right, here's 1.8. So let's go ahead and sync up the heading bug. Now the autopilot on this does not have vertical speed. It has kind of an attitude hold mode. So initially, when we turn the autopilot on, it's going to put us in heading mode and then attitude mode. So we're going to rotate at 85, and then we'll pitch for about 120 knots. No flaps required for takeoff. And then we'll engage the autopilot, and it will just pitch. It'll hold pitch. And as we climb, though, we're going to have to increase or lower the pitch to actually maintain about 130 knots. And then we got to keep an eye on our airspeed, basically, and that'll be that. So yeah.
November 1 Alpha Zulu, fly heading 190.
Caleb, you're gonna remember. Man, I'm really having a hard time talking. You will remember the frequencies. Excellent. Okay. All right. Well, I think we're ready to go. So let's call them up. Minneapolis Center, November 1202, Romeo at Omaha, holding short 18, ready for takeoff.
1201 Romeo and 110 at 8, turn left heading 090, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Okay, left turn on departure 090, clear for takeoff, runway 18, November 1202 Romeo. All right, let's go.
2751 cross DP.
Let's do it. Toga's in chat, everybody. Clear props in chat or whatever. Hey, Caleb, how's the view, by the way? Are you guys able to see? Like, is that view okay for you guys? Too high, too low? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. I've not done a stream in this airplane, so I don't really know what all this looks like for you guys. So just let me know. Anyway, bonus points. 5x5, nice. If I say see ya, okay. If I get every time I say see ya, I'm gonna get bonus points. All right, Caleb. All right, there's 18. I see the numbers. The whiskey compass is showing 18, and the HSI is showing 18. Let's go. Smoothly apply power. Full power. These turbocharged engines. See if we can hold center line. A little bit of right rudder. Engine indications are normal. Airspeed is alive. There's 85 rotate. Ooh, it's a brisk rotation. Sorry about that, folks. Pretty good. You're up. And we'll pitch for 120 knots. Jeez, if only we had our landing lights on. And then we'll make a left turn to 09.
Juliet, correction, Charlie Golf, Alpha Juliet, Whiskey.
Checklists, people.
Maintain
Checklists.
10,000. The Minneapolis altimeter is...
Just gonna pitch down a little bit here.
Altimeter 3017.
Pitching for 120 knots. We'll go ahead and just throw the autopilot on.
10,000, 10,000, altimeter 3017, we have Delta.
Roger, thank you. November 1 Alpha Zulu, clear direct zipper.
And we'll go ahead with the autopilot on.
For number 1 Alpha.
Heading mode, attitude hold mode. Let's go ahead and reduce the
Allegiant 1970, runway 14 right, taxi the Alpha.
reduce the prop pitch just off the red line. Same with the manifold pressure, just off the red line. We can go max continuous for a little while here. And we're cleared up to 5,000 feet. Looks good. Yeah. You like it? 2 or 3 extra points. Next, excellent.
November 1201, Romeo departure, radar contact, say altitude.
November 1202 Romeo's at a 3,700.
Roger, thank you. You call maintain flight level 230, clear direct Des Moines.
Well, I maintain 230 direct Des Moines for November 1202 Romeo. All right. Direct Des Moines, activate nav. Cool. All right, gears up. We didn't use any flaps, and we're climbing at about 130 knots. All right, cool. Let's see. Power to Barrow. My coffee. Hell of a rides. Oh my gosh, looks great. Yeah, good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Where is everyone? It's just us two. Yeah, I don't know. People might be filtering in. Maybe they're not. It's Wednesday night. Who knows? People could just be busy, or I don't know. I haven't streamed as often recently, so maybe people just kind of figured I quit streaming. I don't know. Outside view. Look at this thing. Beautiful. Bye-bye Omaha. There's the home of Warren Buffett in the background. Omaha Eckley Airport. Black Square. Grand Beechcraft. Grand. I really do like this airplane, by the way. I've only flown it once on a full flight. It might be becoming my favorite twin. All right, we got to watch that airspeed, so we got to use the pitch trim. Let's pitch down a little bit. We got to go to the checklist here. So max continuous climb is 2,900 RPM and 41.5 inches over mercury. We're gonna go with the cruise climb. So I'm gonna pull the prop back to 2750 here. So let's see, 2750, and then the manifold pressure can start to come back a little bit here. We don't need to be beating up these engines too bad, and that's pretty darn good right there. Awesome.
55 Minneapolis Center, hello, radar contact, welcome, squawk 2.
Max Racing is here. What's up, Max? Caleb up to flight level 230 and Demon? Mike, 330 pilots, that German guy has the best lesson to fly. Oh, good. I gotta check it out. I like A330 driver. Used to be like what was that, 737 driver or something? 737 NG driver. Yeah, he's pretty good. I like that. Emmy. We need to do freight ops in this thing. Do people do freight in this? Right now it's configured here. We'll go back to the cabin real quick. It is configured for passengers, obviously, in this luxurious Corinthian leather appointed cabin. Here, tray table out. Why not? Yeah, no cargo in here right now, Max. But yeah, I could see that. You could fit some stuff in here. Caleb, if you guys are loving this content, please smash the like button. Yes, thank you. Max, thank you for reminding me. It does just that. It synchronizes the propeller rotation.
And 459, what's your Mach number?
We should have done that. But anyway, it is a beast. Yes, exactly. But it's a beautiful beast. But it's a manageable beast too. There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. That's good. We can actually pitch down a little bit. We want to climb around 130 to 140 knots, I believe. You don't know how to type of all good. No worries. Max, the money, oh my gosh, I would, yeah, the same way. I would, yeah, I would plunk down some cash to fly this too. I hope we're doing it a little bit of justice. I think we are. Yeah, I mean, just seeing those two, what are they, TIO 510s? What kind of engines does this thing have? I think they're TIO 510s, maybe? They're turbocharged, so notice we're not messing with the mixture. I think I could have gone max continuous even further up. It's weird to me to beat up engines that bad, but I think we could have left the manifold pressure up a little more. I did pull the prop back just because I don't want to make all that noise. But yeah, we're on our way now to Rockford. Oh, to own one? I don't. Max, what does one cost to own? Like, what is a? No, I think I looked this up on like controller.com or Trade a Plane. I think there are some available for like 300K maybe. Low-ish hours. All right, so temp in the cabin at 67. Let's go ahead and increase that. Eventually, I think we're going to have to switch over from cool to heat. Yeah, we're going to have to go to heat. And we'll leave this like right in the middle. Anyway, but yeah, that'd be awesome to own one of these. It's out, let's just say it's outside of my price range. So 130 knots, again, the checklist kind of wants us at 140 knots. I think I'm okay right here. One thing I want to do too is put the 650 on traffic mode. Get rid of this message. Just kind of clean some crap up here. But yeah, looking good. Good stuff. The cabin is kind of cool though. I love, that's the one thing about the King. Oops, just reset my view. Darn it. The one thing about the King Air, the Black Square King Air, that I don't really care for is it's just based on the, Asobo King Air, so it doesn't have a cabin, whereas in this airplane, we got a cabin that we can go hang out in. And by the way, this representation of Nebraska is pretty good. Very flat, and all of the roads are laid out in kind of north, south, east, west grids. So that's pretty good. But yeah, the cabin looks pretty good. Max, I'm lying. It's in my price range. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forgot to account for all of my YouTube money. That I made. Yeah, not so much.
Take care.
No, not quite 1 point, or not quite 15 million. I mean, close. If you divide 15 million by 15 million and then just add a few dollars, then you nailed it. It's kind of a cool view though. Just like look how far out the engines stick. I mean, they are pretty much like the spinners. I think stick out as far as the like the radome. It's so cool. I hope the sounds come across too. I don't know if the sounds are kind of getting washed out by ATC and just my hammering, but it sounds really good.
Charlie Golf Alpha Juliet Whiskey contact Minneapolis approach 135.47.
17,000. Kind of monitor our airspeed here. We need to pitch down a little bit. Keep that at about 130 knots. Ground speed's 180 knots in the climb. That's not too bad. It's not the fastest airplane in the world, but it is a beast, like in a good way. I mean, and this is a piston-powered airplane. It's a turbocharged piston engine. These are not turboprops. And I kind of didn't fly the turboprop because we do have the King Air. I mean, that's a twin turboprop, so you know,
74, clear direct zipper.
we'll fly that when we want to fly a turboprop. Yeah, I guess we'll fly it, you know, a PT6 powered Duke eventually, but I don't know. I don't think we've flown a piston twin in the sim. There's coming through 180.
Got a
It's
25,
standard
13, contact Chicago
292.
Center 127.77.
Everything else is looking pretty good.
12777 Delta 2513. Have a good one.
Yeah, we got a little ways to run here until we get to Chicago Center. So yeah, hopefully just kind of a chill little flight tonight
280 knots and climb and maintain flight level 310.
across Iowa and a little bit of Indiana. I'm sorry, Illinois. Oops, sorry.
Delta 848 in the transition, maintain Mach 79er.
Yeah, so not too far distance-wise. I think it's about, 380 nautical miles.
Delta 848 in the
Well within the range,
maintain
but
Mach
yeah.
79er.
Let's see, Mike, T's and
Continental
P's.
184 in the transition, maintain Mach 79er.
The T's and P's are on the EDM 760, but we also have them here, and it looks like we're doing well. Temps are looking good. Cylinder temps, oil temps, oil pressure. Yep, everything looks good. And then we do have it here too on the EDM 760. No need to really lean. Now I will pull
202 Romeo Squawk 1635.
1635 for 1202 Romeo. Swap the wrong code. No, he gave us 7. Okay, probably just changed it. System spit out something that was conflicting on it. 1635. Anyway, Max, what's the difference between piston and prop? Well, they're different engines. I mean, these are, piston engines in this variant, and then the turboprop actually uses a turbine engine, PT6, which is in essence works similar to like a turbojet engine. It's got a series of fans inside of it that turn a shaft. These engines are more, they're like your car engine. They've got pistons in them, but they're turbocharged. So as you climb, manifold pressure isn't going to drop off. So this is the piston variant. There is also a turboprop variant. I mean, they both have propellers. They're both prop-driven aircraft. Just one is a turboprop, and this one is a piston-driven. It's got pistons and a crankshaft and same stuff that generally speaking, that your car has. All right, 1,000 to go. And then when we get into cruise, we will consult a checklist. Caleb, checklists. I think I get points for using a checklist, and we'll go at 75%.
Number 7, Juliet Bravo, Minneapolis Center.
So it's going to be, we'll use...
to Milwaukee, runway...
We'll use 34.1 inches of manifold pressure in 2750 RPM once we get to cruise.
You want to go to runway 6.
And then we'll close the cowl flaps. PT6, that's right. Canadian made. Alright, cool. So, first thing we'll do is close cowl flaps. And I do need this, because this is the only way I can tell if the cowl flaps are closed. So, it takes a minute here. So, I gotta hold these switches into the closing position. And I don't know if you guys can see that little cowl flap thingy moving in the upper right. It takes like 20 seconds to close. And we'll let the airspeed build.
Roger, turn 10 degrees right, back to Stefano, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, 10 degrees right, American 720.
Almost should. Cool. All right, they're closed. Good. All right, so let's reduce manifold pressure to 34.1.
135.47, good night.
135.47, United 234, good night.
Let's just go at 35. I don't know. 35, and let's reduce the prop RPM to 2750. Pretty much already there.
United 262 Minneapolis Center, gonna maintain flight level 310.
Let's make sure those are kind of squared up. It's 27. $27.50. Cool. All right, and now we can pull the mixture back. Fuel flow. Just gonna move it to that 75 line there. Yeah, right about. Oh, too much. Do that. I think that's about right. Cool.
6711.
So we're making about 285 knots across the ground, and indicated 90? 190 knots indicated. This has this true. I don't know what the true airspeed is because I don't know what the outside air temperature is. I know inside it's really cold, so let's go ahead and turn the heat up a little bit. Anywho, come on, use your ears. No, I'm not going to lean by. I'm not going to lean by air, by ear, in this thing. No, I don't think so. Yes, Caleb. Still with the same guy, Mike. Yes. Oh, the JD checklist is pretty good. Don't close Cal all the way. Don't close them all the way? I don't know. Well, it doesn't really say. It just says Cal flaps as required. So don't close them all the way? I don't know. I close them all the way. Yeah, right. So yeah, I think we're doing okay. We're on our way. But yes, Caleb, we are still with the same guy, and now we can go back into the. Actually, what's our cabin altitude set? Yeah, 10,000 feet. Oh, we don't need to do is turn on the oxygen. Not that they need it, but we'll turn it on anyway. In case they start getting dizzy up there. Everything else looks good. Yeah. Let's go back in the cabin. Just kind of hang out back here for a minute. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Little card table out here. Put our let's see. Put our drink on there. Let's see. Hold it with the same hand here. There we go. Put that there.
Delta 848, contact Chicago.
How relaxing.
127.77.
How cool would it be though to own and operate one of these? Just be able to take 4 of your closest friends and some stuff. Kind of wherever you want to go. Well, wherever. For several hours, you can be flying this in pressurized comfort. It's a good-looking cabin. One thing that I really miss, like I love flying that King Air, but I really do miss having a cabin.
United 1630 Minneapolis Center, hello, radar contact as reported.
I hate flying backwards. I think I've mentioned this before. I hate flying and or riding backwards, like on a train. Might the good thing about having the stream on the TV is that you can get up from la couch and make a pour over and watch from the kitchen. I can make a pour over back here. Maybe we brought our coffee with us in a fancy thermos and are consuming it now at flight level 230 in a turbocharged piston twin. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Let's consult Le Map. Where are we? We are... Yeah, we're making our way. I don't know. First to Des Moines, then Cedar Rapids, and then direct on to Rockford, where I believe we're still expecting to use the... I think it's Visual 7. Yeah, Visual runway 7 weather. Oh, pretty good.
1202 Romeo, contact Chicago Center 127.77. Take care.
2777 for November 1202 Romeo. Good night.
American 720, wind 140 at 5, runway 13.
2777. Easy enough.
720.
All right, let's check in with these folks. Shall I say with you? Caleb, do I get bonus points for saying with you? You have control. All right, Caleb, you got it. I'll monitor the radios. Mike listening to engines hum, not so bad. Balance, it's a skill. Not that wah, 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 wah. Yeah, no, look at that. They're synced. Perfectly balanced. Chicago Center, good evening. November Culture to Romeo, flight level 230.
1202 Romeo, Chicago Center.
Yeah, Mike, no doubt. No, the sounds in this thing are really good. Outside, I mean, outside sounds are kind of meh, but inside, really good. God, it's so flat here. I'm just not used to this. Like, you know, I live on the East Coast, and it's kind of flat, but not. It almost looks like a scenery bug. How flat things are here, but this is what Iowa, Nebraska. Nebraska can be a little hilly, but Iowa, yeah, pretty flat. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're taking these outside videos. Yeah, pretty cool looking plane. I like it. I like it a lot. Say with you. All right, next time, Caleb. It's so hard for me to say with you. It's just so hard for me to do that. Doing on our engines. Look at that, 100%. Oh yeah, no, we've been managing these beasts pretty nicely, I'd say. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Heading bug is all nice and synced. I mean, it's you know. It's one of those airplanes, like once you kind of start, like starting it up for the first time is a little different, but only because it's got this pre-oiler that you have to use. Everything else is like, I mean, you put the mixture full rich, throttle full forward, prime it, you know, for 5 seconds, leave the mixture full rich like the Bonanza, not like the Aero, but like the Bonanza, you know, pull the throttle back, crack to like a ½ inch and crank it. Why is it so cold in here? Auto heat. Alright, we need to turn the temp up a little bit. 50 degrees inside here. People back here are like, why is it so cold? My pour over is now an iced coffee. What's going on? This guy. Anyway. Mike, what does wah 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 sound mean? You get it in the Seminole. Yeah, your props are probably out of sync. If you got a prop sync in the Seminole, use that. Otherwise, just make sure that the prop levers are the same, like same RPM both. Prop sync is usually the reason. Caleb, you got my bonus points for see ya, and then have a good night. I always say have a good night or thank you. So can we open these? No, we can't open these little storage bins under here. That I don't want to mess with. I think that's maybe the manual gear extension. No, that's what I hear. I don't know what that is.
American 986, contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
Just kind of a chill Wednesday night flight. Happened to grab some free time. Figured might as well use it for the sim. I'm looking at there's a Friday night ops in Orlando. Is it Orlando? No, where is it Friday night? And why are we not? Why is it so cold?
511 Chicago Center, climb 18.
Auto heat. Auto heat. We need to pull cabin air.
Air Canada 459, contact Chicago Center 119.0.
Defrost, pilot air, parking brake. I'm missing something here. Co-pilot air temp. I'm not sure I want to mess with this. You know what? I'm not going to mess with it. They can just stay cold, I guess.
Southwest 412, Chicago Center, climb maintain,
Turn the blower off.
feet.
What is this? Cabin air pull on.
Southwest 784, descend via the ND6 arrival runway 4 transition, the midway altimeter 3019er, maintain 30
Auto
knots
heat,
per crater.
flaps.
Descend via ND6 arrival.
Pilot air, let's put that on a little bit. Maybe that's why. Pilot air, let's put that on too. And cabin air, maybe that'll help things. I don't know. It's chilly up here right now. We're not freezing to death, but it's chilly. 48 degrees. Go to manual heat, pull the 2 white knobs above the inverters. Ah, interesting. Okay. Caleb. Oh, there's no, sorry, I'm just looking at the chat. Mike is starting to step away all the warmth from your left you. What? Oh, you're back because it's so cold, because all the warmth that you were generating is left. Is excellent. Well, let's see, Micah.
Descend via the Flight 7 arrival, air altimeter 3019er, maintain 300 knots.
I don't know, let's see if that helps. I'm afraid of what that'll do to our pressurization, but okay.
Maintain 300 knots, delta 48.
Alright, we got some vents open now. Maybe that'll help, Micah. And the warmth from your part. Max, there's no prop sync in the Seminole. Oh, okay. Caleb, Orlando. Yes, okay. Right. So Orlando, Miami, Jacksonville, and what's RSW? Sarasota. What's RSW? Oh, okay. Cool. Mike, yeah, alright, I just tried that. We'll see. Max, we might need to grab a beverage and go for round 2. We can do a Florida flight with the FNO. Yeah, I think if we do the Florida FNO now, I think we'll take the Phoenix. It seems like it's been a while since we've taken the Phoenix. Nah, we'll save this one for more, although RSW, what is RSW? Damn. Is that like South Florida beaches or something like that? Oh, I forget what RSW is. Freight Piston Duke. Is there a freight livery for this? Can we take the seats out back here? It'd be cool if we could. Especially if it was like the Kodiak, like the SimWorks Kodiak, different variants, and you can actually see the cargo.
On the 184, descend via the
Oh, Fort Myers. Okay, yeah. I've been to Fort Myers. Actually, one of my best friends for several years moved in with his very serious girlfriend, and they bought a bar and restaurant down there and ran it for a couple of years until they broke up and then moved back. But anyway, I visited him in Fort Myers a couple times. And I couldn't tell you which airport I flew into. That was a long time ago. But yeah, Fort Myers is a great place.
Southwest 4, Green Sun is 541, do not exceed 280 knots.
Cool.
MX 280 knots, Southwest 541.
Cool. Nice place to live. Plus, it's away from Tampa. Yeah, like St. Pete, Tampa. Mile, if I'm getting your name correct, I hope. What's going on? Hello. Welcome. What's up?
Clear to the airport via radar vectors.
I hope your Wednesday evening is going well. Just having a little fun flight here in VR in the Black Square Piston Duke. Oh, Micah, you're right. As soon as you came back, your warm heart immediately started radiating light and energy and goodness and heat, more importantly, into the cabin, and that's on the rise. Yeah, it looks like we just didn't have these vents open because I still have this in auto, so I'm gonna maybe crank it right there. And now we are not freezing to death here at flight level 230. Yeah. Mikey told me exactly.
Flight 319 cross base is about
What are the first frequency and second? We're on 2775 right now.
Contact Chicago approach
And I don't know what we're going to get going into Rockford right now, and we're a little ways away, so we'll wait on that for the standby. But what I will do is say that we are expecting.
maintain 13,000.
So yeah, they're using runway 07, so we'll go ahead and plan for the visual, but we'll back it up with the ILS, of course. 07 into Rockford, and that is going to be 109.55. So let's go ahead and put that in as our approach. The ILS 07. We'll just load it, not activate it, and that's fine. And yeah.
Alaska 525 descend via
So
the
yeah, 109.55.
arrival. Maintain 1% via the
Let's go ahead and pop that over here. Nav 1.
Descend via the M1 arrival at 545.
So we got traffic down here on our 650XI, and the 750 obviously is displaying.
Southwest 412 cross Jack, that maintain 13,000 velocity at altimeter 3014.
Mikey, you may seem unhappy and constantly have RBF, but you do have a warm heart. Aww.
3014.
Everyone knows what RBF stands for, right? Resting bro face. Mike, I think you have, wow, last pick I saw, not a full beard, but some substantial facial hair. I have a full beard, so I think I also generally have RBF, resting bro face. I think it's because of the facial hair. We just look badass, you know? Right, come on. Anyway, it's, oh, the sound is Mael. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, Mael, welcome. And I apologize for getting your name incorrect. I don't know, I'm not very good at names or words for that matter, so I apologize, man. But welcome. Who is this center? Well, I can tell you. We are on with using VATSIM radio, of course. Folks, never fly without VATSIM radio if you're using VR and on VATSIM. Link to VATSIM radio is in the stream description, as it always is. Who is this? I don't know. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. Name is not showing up. I don't know. I don't know, Caleb. I don't know who it is. Doing a great job, though. Mike, try not to use the red knobs. Oh, okay, yeah. I won't. I don't usually touch anything that's red, so yeah, I won't go messing with those. 71 degrees. I think we got it. But yeah, Mike has got a baby face now. Really? You're rejoining the guard. Okay. And doing cap. Nice. Oh yeah. So you got to maintain the grooming standard. Max, you know what? I don't. Miami Center. Oh, I don't know. We're nowhere near Miami, Caleb. So, but Max. Yeah. Micah, I think, got the update for the FSS ERJs and said they're getting better. You know what? Max, I think you might be right. I don't know the name of the center. We're on with Chicago Center right now. Chicago. Breeze Otters. Oh, a call sign Moxie? I like that. Mikey tried it again, but it's still struggling. Oh, even with LNAV. Yeah, we had this conversation a couple times. I mean, sure, we could probably muddle along just hand flying it or using, just heading mode, but I'd rather fly it the way it's supposed to be flown. So, yeah, maybe I'll wait. Who is this? Yeah, no, it's Chicago Center. Definitely need to focus, like FSS does on the McDo and the autopilot. Basically, have to use heading mode. Yeah. Caleb, no worries, man. No worries. Tell you what, I think I might take a quick.
Forward 275 Chicago Center, climb maintain follow 330 through normal speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let me take a quick, like 2-second break here.
American 511, contact.
I know we haven't been flying for very long, but I'll wait for a minute. Why not? You'd wait. I'll wait for the FSS. They started the next update. Except for hotfixes, and it won't be there until July 12th. Maybe I'll wait till like late summer. I don't know. I'm not opposed to buying, new quality payware for 2020, even though 2024 is eventually going to be coming out. Yeah, I'll get some new aircraft. Why not? Got this one. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait until 2024 comes out. Who knows when that's going to come out? Could be 2026.
United 1774, contact Chicago approach.
And let's not even talk about the PMDG 777. I stopped responding to and following the thread over on FlightSimulator.com forums about the 777. People are just getting way too, I don't know, immature about the whole thing. Like, yeah, I get it.
Delta 1318 Chicago.
It's not out yet. Yeah, they said it was coming out soon, but, really? Do you think they're holding on to it just to tease us all when, like, that's a serious company. Like, some payware manufacturers are, not fly by night, but not making a whole lot of money. Maybe have 1 or 2 employees. PMDG is a serious company. I don't think they would just mess with us and not release something that it would be ready for release. So just wait for it, folks. Hold your breath. Go outside, touch grass, whatever they say. Just, it'll come when it's ready. But yeah, PMDG yawn. Let's see. We started with Minneapolis Center, top down. Micah should be the last big update, and then they'll focus on the main data. Nice. PMDG, yeah, September? Yeah, I think you're probably right. You know what, Max? I'll take the under. I will say. I'll say late July. I'll say late July. Mike, nothing like grinding your own beans. WASM. Oh, that's like to C#, right? Or from C#. Like PMDG yawn. Oh my gosh. Yeah, rewriting it in another language can be challenging.
784 contact Chicago approach 128.2.
Micah buffering. Oh boy. Is the stream okay? Please tell me the stream's okay. Anybody else? How's the stream? That makes me nervous. When you guys buffer, I internally buffer.
3017.
Let's get a little warm now. Uh-oh. 77 degrees, and it's 76. This is like my wife and I with the thermostat. We have wars, like battles constantly over the thermostat. Like, she'll turn it down by 2 degrees, and then I'll go an hour later and tick it back up a few degrees in the summertime. Stream's okay. Okay, cool. I was buffering. Oh no! What? You thought it was your Houston Wi-Fi? Oh no! BL, that's why Airbus calls it Airbus A300, 310, 318, the engines are buzzing, and that's why they call it Airbus, because air buzz. It's funny. Air buzz, I like that. Yes. Yeah, those engines sound pretty nasty.
Delta 848 contact Chicago.
Max, so you guys have had storms? Yeah, we had a bad storm today again, too. Sometimes after a copy you stream.
41 contact Chicago.
Yeah, me too. Alright guys, I actually am going to take a quick break. We're about halfway there, so I'm going to take a quick one here. If I can get a word in edgewise here, I'm going to put the BRB screen on. It's going to be like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Oh, and I forgot. I forgot to mess with Streamlabs to enable the music to play. So I think all you're going to hear is ATC. Chicago Center, November 1202, Romeo.
Sir, 02, go ahead.
Can I get about 2 minutes off frequency for 1202, Romeo? Maybe. Chicago Center, November 12, 2 Romeo.
002, go ahead.
Yeah, can I get about 2 minutes off frequency?
That's approved for back.
Wilco, 12, 2 Romeo. Okay, give me like 2 minutes, and hopefully the buffering has stopped. Gonna put the be right back screen up, and I'll be back hopefully less than 2 minutes. BRB.
Papa descend via the ND6 arrival, runway 4, right transition, midway altimeter 3019.
We are back.
Via the ND6 arrival.
BL going to eat, okay. We're back, by the way, we're back. Chicago Center, November 12, 02, we're back, and thank you.
02, right.
All right.
1627
I hate to bother those guys with that, by the way, but
the altimeter is 3019.
I have probably like Mike Coffee consumed an inordinate amount of coffee today. I actually had to go into my office both yesterday and today, and in the office there are coffee machines all over the place full of free, half-decent coffee. So consumed a bunch of it today. You get the picture. Mike, like you were saying, a stream within the stream. Anywho, what's Minneapolis' frequency? I don't know. That was a while ago. Looks like 33.4. Yeah, 33.4. Looks like. Trying to keep track. Okay.
1245 Chicago.
But yeah.
Walker 436, do not exceed 260.
Let's see, fuel. Yeah, we're looking really good. Looks pretty good over here. 73 degrees in the cabin. It's close enough for me. Looks like we figured out how to get air into the cabin. Thank you guys for that. Got to pull these knobs that say cabin air and pilot air. So that's all good. Heading bug is synced. Yeah, I don't know. We're just
contact walkie approach 118.0.
Just kind of cruising along here. Engine conditions are both at 100%. I mean, everything's knock on wood. Knock on wood, pretty good. I'm sure something will happen. Now the landing, yeah. So somebody tell me what VREF in this airplane is. And actually, we should be able to find it here in the JD checklist. I think it's like 90 knots. Approach speed's 120. But what's VREF? VREF, so this says takeoff speeds. I think that's not correct. VREF for the Grand Duke. Yeah, it's about 90 knots. So we'll fly it at 90, and then on landing, I believe what we do is this one we pull power.
Is 3019. 3019.
Yeah, so over the threshold, throttle it, power goes to idle, and then we flare. Okay, so 90 is VREF, and then just power to idle, and yeah, then we flare, slightly flare, it says. So there we go. Cool. All right, we can do it. I'm not going to tell you what the landing rate was on my pretty much one and only attempt in this airplane. It was, I'll just say it wasn't a butter. It wasn't a butter. All right, we're making a slight bank here to the right. And it was not a butter. I didn't destroy the airplane, but it was.
Contact Chicago approach 135.07.
That's a weird view. Cool looking airplane. I mean, it looks fast, right? If you own this airplane, you'd be going fast. That's pretty cool looking.
Allegiant 1970, contact Rockford approach 121.
Caleb, yeah, you got it. Cool. BL, your signal's losing. What? I know. Sorry. Yes, outside views are kind of loud. Sorry. Max, the Arrow is good, actually. So I am flying the Arrow tomorrow afternoon, probably around 4 or 4:30, because I need to shoot some approaches before the month is over, because I will be out of IFR currency at the end of this month. So I need to get 3 approaches. So my partner and I are going up, and we're gonna fly. We're gonna shoot approaches. It's supposed to be a beautiful day here in the DC area. But no, the Arrow is great. The new avionics are fantastic. I mean, the thing flies like it's on rails. The autopilot coupled to the new avionics. The 650XI is, I mean, it's such a massive upgrade from the 430. So yeah, no, Arrow's great. He's great. Yeah, I'll take some pics. I will take some pics. Maybe I'll get a video. Maybe if I can get my partner to do. You know what I'll do is I'll see if I can get my partner to just take a video of the landing, because I'll be left seat, because I need 3 approaches and I think he only needs 1. So and when we fly these approaches, for some reason I always end up flying left seat, which is awesome because I like to do the landings and the takeoffs, log more time as PIC. So, but anyway, yeah, I'll get him to. Just, you know, I don't have a GoPro, but I'll get him to just grab my iPhone and record maybe the whole, you know, approach and landing. If he wants to, I don't know. Maybe he'll be like, yeah, I'd rather just watch what you're doing, because he's a CFII MEI. It's like, nah, I'd rather keep an eye on what you're up to there. No, he's not. I mean, I always take any instruction, any advice he is willing to give to me, because he's got many more hours and more ratings and certs than I do. And he's a great partner, great pilot, great guy. But yeah, if he's willing to take a video of the landing, maybe I can actually post a video of me performing an actual landing, and you guys can grade that landing.
Wing 3511, contact Kansas City Center 125.
Yeah, GoPros they're not expensive, just something I haven't invested in. I think the Hero, is it the Hero 11? What are they up to now? I forget. I don't even know. I looked into it a while ago and just kind of never bought one, just because I'm more focused on the virtual side of things in terms of you know, aviation channels. But yeah, one of these days I will get a GoPro. But then once you get one GoPro, you need to get like 2 more, and you know, put one on the tail, and then put one on the, you know, one of the wing tie-down hooks and have a couple in the cabin.
3000 Rockford altimeter is 3018.
But I'll see if I can get at least an iPhone video of landing. Alright, so it's Delta, it's 18, still 7.
Walker 4386, do not exceed 290 knots now.
Alright, then my 600, so completely good.
So where are we? We are... So we just passed Cedar Rapids. Is that Iowa? I think that's Iowa. So I would imagine we're still over Iowa somewhere here. Yeah, pretty cool cabin though. I like it. Hero 12 is about 400. Not too bad. Mike, iPhone, what? What's wrong with the iPhone? Check out Fly with K. Okay, yeah, I've seen Fly with K before. You're using my computer to watch on SimAware. Okay, yeah, so you're tracking the progress. Nice, nice. Cedar Rapids, right. Yeah, $400 is not that much, but I mean, I'm not made out of money. VL early in the morning, a military SF-260 having stunt in the sky. Oh, what? It's 5:34 in the morning. You can see her lights. Oh my gosh. That's a little early in the morning for something like that. I would say, did it wake you up?
Sierra Nova X-ray 01 Chicago Center.
Even if it did, or even if it did, that's pretty awesome. What's that? Oh come on, Marchetti? How do you say that? Marchetti? SF-260? That's awesome. Yeah, who cares what time in the morning it is? That's worth getting out of bed for.
Yeah, 408 Chicago Center, climb maintain 3500 normal speed.
Getting close to top of the center.
Level 350% normal speed, and United 408.
There's TOD. Yeah, we got a little ways to run here. K is your aviation crush. You want to go to Osh to meet her? Yeah. I'd like to go to Osh just to go to Osh. One day. Maybe when I'm retired. I don't know. That's a huge time commitment. Because we always take a week as a like a family vacation, you know, in the summertime. So for me to take another week to fly out to Osh, yeah. I think for me, sun and fun down in Lakeland would probably be more realistic. Like until I'm retired. But I've got, I don't know, 5 years left. We'll see. God, the weather is just beautiful.
There are 86 Kilo Mike Chicago Center. The Madison altimeter is 30.
Kind of a scattered layer there we'll pass through. It's that weather at Rockford. Yeah, scattered at 6,500. Winds are 050 at 5. Vectors 1.7. Yeah, nice. So, yeah, a nice day to fly. A nice day to land here in Chicagoland area. Oh, let's make sure that we have our flight monitor all ready to go.
4247 contact Chicago Center 120.35. 12035 on 4247.
So when we land, we're going to Emory Air, which is right here. So yeah, this is great. Yeah, kind of a straight in runway 07. Make a left turn. We'll taxi past. I believe there is a terminal. Yeah, it's here. So we'll just taxi past the terminal, and then Emory Aviation, or Emory Air is right there. So nice. Excellent. And again, we're going to get the visual back it up with the ILS for 07. That's that. Looking good. Real good. Let's see. Oh, I missed a bunch of stuff. Mike's just jealous. His phone doesn't. Oh wait, there's nothing an iPhone can't do. Exactly. I agree, Max. I'm an iPhone user too.
Let's go. You can fly to Osh. Yeah, I could. It's just that you know, the time. Yeah, I'm an iPhone user too. Android phone and True Up and X-Plane. You love X-Plane, Mike. Osh is on your bucket list. Yeah, me too. Same with Sun and Fun. Max, you tried X-Plane a few days ago. How'd it go? And your eyes are still recovering. Even with anti-aliasing, it's not that good. I haven't tried it in a long time. But yeah.
Number 6 Kilo Mike, say whether or not
I told you guys before, I think I have moved mine off to cold storage a while ago. So we're getting pretty close to top descent here. Chicago Center, November 1202 Romeo, getting close to TOD.
002 Center, maintain 13,000, Rockford altimeter is 3018.
13,000 is to maintain, and then 18 on the altimeter for 12 Romeo. Alright, 13,000, so then we need to go attitude mode, we need to pull some power.
Yeah, 40, clear right, Bucky.
And pitch down a bunch. About 1,500 feet per minute. There we go. And I think we can enrich in this mixture a little bit here in the descent. So, yeah. Cool. 13,000. What did you say? 1.8 was the altitude. We got delta. Yeah, 1.8. Cool. Rockford approach. I'm going to go ahead and dial that in.
Wing 360 contact Chicago.
Standby
121.07.
And we need to pull some more power out here so we don't. I don't want to get up into the yellow arc even. Looking good.
There's 6 Kilo Mike, Roger, clear visual approach runway 5.
Max, yeah, the flight modeling is awesome. BL 11 days ago, tornado touchdown. Oh my gosh. Everything all right?
121.0.
Didn't hit your house. There's an EF0 or EF1. Hopefully everybody's okay. Oh my gosh. That's terrifying. Let's pull a little bit more power out here.
1630 Walker 4386 contact Chicago approach 135.07.
Aviation Geek, what is going on? I saw the pics of your, I think that was lunch that I would have eaten for dinner. What's up, man?
221 contact Chicago approach 133.62.
Oh no, is the gambling not working? Come on, Cloudbot. Max, the storm's so bad. You ought to go in the garage. Oh my god, 80 miles an hour. Yeah, that's crazy. Max, that's crazy. Meow, nobody was dead. Well, that's good. Hopefully no buildings or, I mean, obviously first is, you know, that nobody died, but wow.
Southwest 346, descend via the ND6 arrival.
Hopefully there wasn't a lot of damage either. That's, and tornadoes are terrifying. They are very rare here in the greater Washington, D.C. area, thank goodness. That's absolutely terrifying.
Number 6 Kilo Mike 4 Kansas, IFR in the air on the ground, the frequency change approved.
So we should have briefed up this approach a little bit.
Chicago Center 120.35.
So 109.55, that's in. Final approach course 68. Missed approach climbing 3,000, pretty much straight out. MSA is 2,600. The FAF is forward at 3, IAF is cut up at 25, and DH, because we have a radar altimeter 200 feet, which is set. So, all right, cool. So 3,000 at forward is going to be the IAF. Looking pretty good. Sim is looking awesome. This airplane's looking awesome, man. This is. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you guys are looking for a good, sorry, 3018 is the altimeter. Yeah, if y'all are looking for another really great black square aircraft, this one's for you. It's really good. Really, really good. let's see, Max, you're having chicken pot pie. Ooh, chicken pot pie, nice. Homemade or Sara Lee, frozen. Max, worst part of Houston is the flooding. Oh man, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, geez, and you guys are getting bad weather down there, Mike. The only thing that Duke is missing is the awesome walk around like the A2A, yeah, no doubt.
Number 02 Romeo contact, Rockford approach 121.0.
Rockford approach on 21.0 for 1202 Romeo. Good night. Rockford approach, good evening. November 1202 Romeo is out of 17,000 with Delta.
Number 1202 Romeo, Rockford approach, next to Del 6, like visual 7. At this time to maintain 8,000.
Visual 7 down to 8,000 for 1202 Romeo.
FedEx 1245, this heading will take you through final. I just need some space to get you lower.
FedEx Flight 80. Which one was that, Ryan? Which one was that? I probably know it. Max, whoever invented the chicken pot pie is a genius. 1,000,000%. They should win a Nobel Prize for that. By the way, first flaps we can extend at 174 along with the gear, and then full is 140. Approach speed's 120, and we'll go VRF 90. Yeah, tell it. That slipped my mind. Oh, Caleb, you had KFC. Ooh, you guys are making me hungry. A bucket? A meal? What'd you get? What'd you get, Caleb? I like Popeye. Oh, well, I like KFC. Popeyes I prefer, but anyway. Sikorsky, what's up, man? I had leftovers because my wife is still out of town. So my daughter and I have been cooking larger batches of food to keep us alive for the next 5 days.
Turn left turn.
They were shredded. We had like shredded chicken tacos again tonight. I made a whole bunch of shredded chicken tacos in the Instant Pot, and we had that again tonight. They're delicious. Actually, they're better like the next night and the night after.
Number 1202 Romeo flighting 090.
090 for 1202 Romeo. Alright, let's go heading mode. Chicken tenders, nice Caleb. FedEx, Flight 80, crashed in Japan. Okay. Rockford approach, yes, got that. Thank you, Caleb. Somebody from another stream mentioned somebody getting sucked into a jet engine. I didn't see that either. Chicken tenders, awesome from KFC. Mashed potatoes and gravy, I hope, as well. Then you're doing it right, living your best life. Yeah, leftovers, I agree. They're always better the second time around. Mike, KFC in Canada. I've never had KFC in Canada. I had, of all places, KFC in Prague, Czech Republic, and probably several other airports. But yeah, never in Canada. The frequency for Rockford approach, 21 point nothing. 21 point nothing. I feel like we need to descend a little faster here. Let's see, Caleb, I'm sorry, MEL A350s has a first plane crash. How sad. And 350s are, oh, you like the 350? Oh, did that just happen? Oh, MEL, I didn't know that. Oh, I haven't, I've been at work, kind of away from news and stuff for pretty much all day. So I did not know that. That just happened. That is tragic. Yikes. Yeah, it's always, you know, that's always terrible. Obviously, goes without saying.
FedEx 1245.
No, it's not terrible. Are these views? You know what else isn't terrible? If you guys hit that little thumbs up button. I just don't want people to think the channel's dead. I haven't been streaming as much as usual, but again, it's just life has been really busy recently. But channel is not dead. I love doing this too much. Look at that. Yeah, that's like MSFS default weather, not active sky or any of the other weather weather add-ons, just MSFS, default weather. I just like the way that you fly into weather with MSFS. You know, it doesn't just pop in. The clouds on the horizon are there, and you fly into them, and then through them, and then there's, you know, new weather. It's, to me, in VR anyway, it's very realistic. Maybe in 2D it doesn't look that great or something. I don't know. I just don't see the need for a better weather injector or whatever. 1,000 to go. You have a Lego plane BL. You got a Lego Airbus and a 320 and a Boeing 737. That's awesome. A Lego, really? Oh no. Micah, dead. What? Channel dead? No, Channel's not dead. Not dead. Channel is alive. We're going to be dead if we don't increase the manifold pressure to maintain airspeed. Now that we leveled off here at 8,000 feet, let's just go 35 inches. Mike, you wish you had a maid right now. You want to fly the Duke after supper. Sikorsky, opinions on the Tri-Pacer. In real life, cool airplanes. I've never flown one in the sim. 350 crashed twice, both in Japan. No fatalities, just ground ups. Okay. So that didn't happen today. Again, I haven't seen any news, aviation related or otherwise. Alright, 8,000 feet. We should probably turn our landing lights on. Everything else is good. We shall await instructions. We do need to descend because the FAF is 3,000 feet, so we're sort of anticipating. And you know, let's slow down a little bit. We don't need to. We're here for a little bit longer. You know, no need to rush it into Rockford. Looks like Rockford approach is just going to have us the whole way.
45 flighting 040, join runway 7, localizer.
And we'll just wait for their instructions.
Localizer for 07, heading 45. 02 Romeo, flight present heading, descend and maintain 4,000, join runway 7, localizer.
Present heading down to 4,000, join runway 7, localizer, 1203 Romeo. Alright, 4,000. Join the localizer. Yeah, we need to slow down a little bit here. Slow down and get down. Alright, so we can now go that and then nav to pick up the localizer, not approach. Actually, you know what? He said present heading. So we're going to go present heading. We need to slow down. Like, slow way down. Right, we're doing 2,000 feet. That's excessive. Props going to go forward a little bit.
FedEx 1245, the field said you're 1 to 2
It's like
o'clock
that's
and
FedEx.
1 to 3
Yeah,
miles
I got the FedEx in sight.
Airport side, FedEx 1245. FedEx 1245, roger, cleared visual approach, runway 7.
Runway, localizer, course 06.
Cherokee Romeo, traffic to follow, FedEx 737 at your 12 o'clock and 5 miles. They're at 4,000, report in sight.
Traffic's in sight, 1202 Romeo.
Cherokee Romeo, follow that traffic, cleared visual approach, runway 7.
Follow the traffic, clear visual approach, runway 7, 1202 Romeo. Alright, we're cleared for the approach, so in a minute here we'll go ahead and just go in the approach mode. In fact, we can go down to 3,000 feet. I'm missing a bunch of chat. Sorry guys, did I read on May 23rd? No, this is a Duke Sikorsky.
Yeah, I gotta go sterile cockpit here for a second and pay attention. Or else we're gonna mess a lot of things up, I'm afraid. Let's go approach mode. Alright, glide slope's alive. Localizer is capturing. Alright, cool. I'm gonna slow down a little bit more here.
Codex 1245, wind at 0806.
Got the field in
runway
sight.
7, clear to land.
Slow down a little more and just throw the flaps out. Let's see. I missed a bunch of
Cherokee
stuff.
Romeo, runway 7, clear to land. 5 miles at trail up to 73.
Runway 7, clear to land. November 1202 Romeo. Alright, let's see how she does. Approach flaps. Mike just wrote about the Apache. One engine has enough power to get you to the sea and the crash. Exactly. Twins get you to the sea and the crash twice as fast, is what they say. We're really getting too slow. Alright, we're on the localizer. Clear to land. Landing lights are on. Everything else is pretty good. I can stay on. 140 knots. A little slow, but it's fine. Got FedEx traffic in sight. Let's see. Miel, wind over 3 winds like 9, 10, 10. There's just 3 out of 10, 0 out of 10. Sorry there. Oh, you didn't win what? What happened? I missed a bunch of stuff. Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, make a video of the Lego plane. That'd be awesome. All right. Micah, 79. All right, guys. Yeah, sterile cockpit. Sorry, I'm going to miss a whole bunch of chat. Get me when we are on the ground. Chat amongst yourselves for a while. It's really hard for me to scroll up in VR. I apologize for that. But it's just kind of the nature of VR. I got to focus on the landing now because this is the first landing in the Beechcraft, Black Square Beechcraft Piston Duke. Glide slope is now alive. Gears coming down. We already had the flaps out. Mixture is full ridge. Props. Forward. Glide slope captured. Here we go. Approach speed is 120 knots. Pull some power out here. Let's see how she does. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't chat right now. I think sometimes during these streams I attempt to switch views and chat and do all kinds of crazy stuff, and I botch the landing. So that's my excuse why I botch these landings. In reality, it's just because skill issue. All right, it's gonna be a left turn once we land. Beautiful, beautiful plane. Black Square, Piston Duke. So VRF is 90, pulling power over the threshold, a little bit of a flare. I guess we could hand fly it. Rad out some 1,500 feet. Final flaps.
FedEx 1245, taxi to park in via Foxtrot.
Actually, that's what we can do before we get too close. Is let's pull up the airport diagram. All right, autopilot is off. Here we go. I want to chat with you guys. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Fly the airplane. Aviate, navigate, communicate. Aviate, navigate, chat. It's like one heck of a displaced threshold. If we had looked at the airport diagram, we probably would have known that. little slow for approach speed. It's 120 knots, but you know, 111 isn't the worst thing in the world. Power up. We're a little low. Let's get back on the glide slope here. There we go. Actually, I guess there's not a displace threshold. It's weird looking in VR. Yeah, we're low, but a dot. Pappies look good though. What do you trust? MSFS's Pappies or the glide slope indicator? I don't know. I'll just go with visual since we're visual. Looks like we're super high. I guess we're not. VRF is 90. Pulling power. We'll see. Pull off center line. I don't know if it was the worst landing in the world. We'll see. A little bit off center line. A little bit off center line. We should have the yoke back in our chest here. That's good. Let's go ahead and take the first turn off. We shall see. There's the FedEx.
02 Romeo, where are you parking?
We are going over to Emory Air for 02 Romeo, like the northeast side.
02 Romeo, roger, right turn, Foxtrot to parking.
Right turn on Foxtrot to parking for November 1202 Romeo. Good night. All right, well, let's go to parking on Fox and see how we did. Taxi light can come on, landing lights can come off, flight director can go off. Huh. Yeah, not bad. Vruden, what's up, man? A 6. Ay. Oh my gosh, I missed a bunch of stuff. I missed a bunch of chat. Vruden the Great, what's going on? Too late to get flight insurance. Miel. What was the question? Oh, it's a math question. I don't know about that. My coffee. Whew, exactly. DC-10 cargo. Okay. Mateo, you got to go. Sorry, Mateo. I probably missed a bunch of your chats too, man. I apologize. During final, I've sort of dedicated myself to the fact that I'm going to try to pay attention and not chat with everybody. Sorry, but you got to go. It's good to see you, man. I know we were chatting earlier on in the stream, and yeah. So welcome to Rockford, Illinois. And we're going to go to Emory Air, which is kind of way down there past the terminal. If I can taxi correctly. Let's see. 22 knots. That seems a little fast. So we got flaps up. Taxi lights on. Everything's pretty good. Anyway, yeah, that was fun. I like this airplane. We're gonna fly this one again. We're gonna fly this one again. Where'd the FedEx go? Probably over there to the cargo ramp. It's a cool view. Except I can't taxi looking that way. Miel, yeah, it wasn't bad. I don't know. We'll see. I've got a landing rate calculator on board here that we'll check once we get over to Emory Air on the northeast side of the airport. There's the terminal. I guess not a very big terminal here in Rockford. Yeah, we'll pass the terminal and then kind of taxi over there to the left. Yeah, it felt pretty good. I don't know. I've only landed this airplane once, so I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. It's a bumpy apron. Rockford needs to take a look at there's Emory. I see the sign. Excellent. Alright, so we shall park it over this way, not by the terminal, but kind of over here by the FBO, and then we'll well, I don't know if I want to do the full shutdown, because some airplanes in VR, as you all know, tend to do weird things when you do the full shutdown. So we'll just park it over here by Emory Air, apparently is the one of the big FBOs here in Rockford, and right in front of the Beechcraft hangar. Nice. Cool. All right, so let's set about 900 RPM. We'll set the parking brake. Yeah. Mike Coffey, not bad for a single engine pilot. Wonder if I ever flew a twin in real life. No, I've never flown a twin in real life. I don't have a multi. So no, I haven't. But yeah, not bad. Emory Air. Look at that. So welcome to Rockford. Oops. What am I doing here? There we go. It's just a cool looking airplane. I mean, it flies great. Everything's modeled. But more importantly, I mean, it just looks badass. I'll say. I don't care. Censor me. It looks badass. And it flies the same. I mean, it's just a great airplane. That was a lot of fun. All right, let's check the landing rate. Miel, more like Emory Chuggington. Great flight, said Max. Mike, I don't gasp. Clutch your pearls. VR Sim Pilot said the A word. Ooh, let's see one thing first. Let's see. Did we manage? Look at that. Still, we got 100% engine condition. So we did not abuse these fine engines. And all right, moment of truth. Let's see. Oh, I felt better than that. Yeah. 196 feet per minute. Dang. All right. Well, it wasn't terrible. It says great landing. 196 feet per minute. It felt better than that. Dang. All right. Well, we'll work on it. How's that? We'll work on it, folks. Caleb, 103. Like a language. You sound like my mom used to say. Oh man, Caleb, 103 out of 100. It's not a smash down. Come on. 196 feet per minute isn't terrible. Have you ever gauge the landing rates in your Cherokee? Do you have a landing rate calculator in real life? No, of course not. 103 out of 100, Caleb. Thank you with the extra points. I thought we did a pretty good job. I don't know. Landing was marginal. It was acceptable. It wasn't the best, but it'll do. Look. I mean, come on. Look at the landing gear. This thing. They're very stout, right? Yeah, no, they're fine. Tires aren't flat. Gear isn't compressed. Oh, no. The struts don't look compressed. I don't know. Maybe they are. Nah, look at that. It wasn't the nose wheel strut is nice and extended. I think we did an okay job. So anyway, for GA, it wasn't terrible. Yes, for my grade, thank you. I don't know. I don't have a landing rate calculator or a GeForce calculator in my Aero. But anyway, Miel, your signal. All right, guys, I'll tell you what. I'm going to call it a night. But yeah, we'll take this one back up 100%. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. We will try to do better. Maybe we'll actually do a couple of circuits and try to perfect the landing. Yeah, 196 is not the best. I mean, it's not we didn't destroy anything, but we can definitely do better. So anyway, yeah, that was actually pretty cool. Want to see that again? Yeah, the heat blur. That's actually really cool. Beacon light. Yeah, this is a pretty cool looking airplane. Black Square always does an amazing job. So maybe we'll just end it. We'll end it in the cockpit with you guys. Anyway, yep. See you, Caleb. See you, everybody. Don't forget to hit like as you leave, and if you haven't subscribed and you like this kind of stuff, hit subscribe. Watch more of it. We'll do it again. Anyway, yeah, you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday night or Thursday morning, whatever it is, and we'll try to get one going maybe Friday night for the FNO in the Orlando area. So anyway, until then, y'all have a great night, and we'll see you. Bye-bye.